For countless millennia, humans have relied on dogs as companions, guards, and hunting partners. But how did this special relationship begin? Modern genetic and archaeological research has shed light on the origins of the domestic dog, which is scientifically classified as Canis familiaris. Although debates continue, a significant body of evidence suggests that the ancestors of today's dogs were domesticated from grey wolves, Canis lupus, between 20,000 and 40,000 years ago. Early signs of this domestication process have been discovered in Eurasia. Some researchers propose that two distinct wolf lineages contributed to dog ancestry, one originally found in Europe and another located further east in Asia. Over time, repeated contact between humans and certain wolf populations led to a mutual adaptation that eventually gave rise to the earliest dogs. This process was not a simple event, but rather a protracted relationship spanning thousands of years. The reasons for wolf domestication likely varied. One theory holds that some wolves began scavenging near human settlements, eating scraps and leftover food. Less aggressive or more tolerant wolves were naturally more successful at exploiting these resources. As these tamer wolves lingered around humans, they provided involuntary services such as alerting people to predators or strangers. Eventually, humans recognized the wolves' benefits, reinforcing the relationship by feeding them deliberately or even selectively raising pups. The earliest archaeological evidence for domesticated dogs often appears in burial sites. For example, a 14,000-year-old grave in modern-day Germany contained the remains of a human and a dog interred side by side. Such findings suggest that ancient humans valued these canids as more than just practical assets. They likely held emotional bonds with them. This sentiment is also reflected in Paleolithic rock art and figurines depicting dog-like animals alongside humans. While scientists generally agree on the wolf origins of dogs, the exact location or time frame for that initial domestication spark remains under discussion. Some genetic studies indicate an East Asian origin, pointing to high dog diversity in regions like southern China. Others, however, note evidence in Europe that suggests a much older local domestication. These discrepancies may reflect multiple domestication events or extensive mixing among ancient dog populations. Once domesticated dogs began to spread, they adapted to different environments, diets, and cultural roles. Certain populations developed thick coats, allowing them to thrive in colder climates, while others stayed small and agile, ideal for rodent hunting in more temperate areas. Millennia of selective breeding further honed dog appearances, behaviors, and abilities, ranging from herding and guarding to retrieving prey. By the time agriculture emerged, about 10,000 to 12,000 years ago, dogs were already integrated into human communities across the globe. They acted as protectors against wild predators in newly formed villages, assisted in hunting and livestock management, and served as companions. In many ancient cultures, from Mesopotamia to the Americas, dogs appear prominently in myths, art, and religious practices, emphasizing their deep cultural significance. Looking deeper into genetic research, notable discoveries include specific genes in dogs that aid in digesting starch-rich diets, setting them apart from wolves. This reflects how dogs evolved alongside agricultural societies, consuming leftover grains and food scraps. Meanwhile, other lineages like Arctic sled dogs or Tibetan mastiffs have genes linked to higher altitude endurance, demonstrating how domesticated canids repeatedly adapted to new environments alongside humans. Today, with hundreds of recognized breeds, modern dogs are strikingly diverse in size, shape, and temperament. Yet all of these breeds can trace their heritage back to ancient wolf populations that gradually formed an enduring connection with humankind. Archaeological, genetic, and anthropological studies continue to refine our understanding of exactly when and how these transformations took place. But one thing is clear: the bond between humans and dogs is one of the oldest and most significant biological partnerships in our species' history. From scavenging wolves on the outskirts of Ice Age encampments to beloved household pets, dogs have traversed an incredible evolutionary and cultural journey. Their origins, shaped by both genetics and human influence, highlight the remarkable capacity of nature and society to intertwine. As ongoing research sheds new light on canine ancestry, our appreciation for the loyal dog, history's first domesticated animal, continues to grow.